There's a recent McKinsey report that indicates that 90% of the respondents, organizations, leaders, CEOs, feel that their organizations need to act now or soon to build the capability to close their skills gap. Yet only 5% responded that their organizations are all set and ready to go with doing that. The biggest barriers that they cited are three. One is the programs that are coming out to address the skills gap aren't specific to the skills themselves. The second thing is that the capability building programs aren't integrated into the employees' on-the-job experience. So it's probably formal training where they go off, they learn something, and then they come back to their job. So it's not integrated, it's outside of. And thirdly, that organizations don't actually measure the return on that investment, which is something I've heard for decades in learning and development. They don't actually measure or adequately measure the desired outcomes and to what extent they've achieved them, and to be able to link the training initiatives directly to those business outcomes. This disconnect between the need for building capability and the organization's ability to actually do that creates both a challenge, obviously, but also an opportunity. I think that the barriers identified highlight the limitations of formal training that we have so often in our organizations, and the need to move learning and development out of formal training courses into the team environment. We need to equip leaders with the ability to figure out what their team members need, the skills to help encourage them and develop them, and have those conversations about what they need to develop in their current role and in their future role. And our leaders need to have a learning mindset that they can use in themselves to develop themselves, but also to lead a culture of learning on their teams. So as leaders, how can you take ownership of developing your employees and creating a culture of learning on your teams to help build the capability and increase your team's skills?